Hello, everyone. Very happy to be here with you guys. And as always, let's keep this session interactive. Let's talk with each other. I think it's the most successful way in order to everyone to understand. Okay, so yes, today's session will be something exciting, something everyone is excited about. We will be explaining the X to earn models. Okay, could be play to earn, could be learn to earn, it could be move to earn. Okay, there is a lot of different models. Today we will talk about their tokenomics, how they are working, and why they are exciting. Okay, and first things first, before explaining the X to earn models, let's try to understand airdrops, okay? Because like X2N models, they are like a small window of a big building, which is the airdrops, okay? The airdrop building. So I'm gonna ask you a question, guys. Do you know what is an airdrop? Who heard about airdrops? And if yes, let's talk about it. Do you know, guys, what is an airdrop? Of course, everybody yeah, sure. Everyone loves airdrops. Is there anyone like who, yeah, who had like never heard about airdrops? Something cool, guys, who are winning tokens or crypto. Yeah, so there is Mohammed who never heard about airdrops. Okay, it's cool. We will explain them anyways. Uh, but why everybody loves airdrops? Because like people, they are winning money or crypto or rewards doing simple things that probably they do it every day, like for example social media interaction. Like everybody scrolls on Twitter or Facebook or Instagram and likes posts, but imagine by doing these simple tasks that you probably do every day, you gain money, like you gain reward by doing that. That's cool. Okay, so it would be like free money for you. And that is an airdrop. That is an airdrop, and probably you guessed why we called it an airdrop, because yeah, it's coming like out of thin air. Okay, but in reality the thing is that there is a lot of work doing, or let's say a lot of strategy. There is a big strategy happening behind the scenes when there is an airdrop occurring. Okay, I will give you a simple example that you probably would understand better the utility of an airdrop. Let's imagine you are a chef, okay? And yeah, you said like maybe it's a good opportunity for me to open my own restaurant, okay? So you are a chef, you are making pizzas, and yeah, you are pretty confident that your pizza is good. Like your friends, all of your people, like tasted that pizza and they gave you validation, and you are very confident that this restaurant will work. So what is your like your strategy in order to advertise your pizza? Because like the industry of pizza restaurants is very big. There is a lot of restaurants making pizza, so you need to shine over these restaurants in order to sell your pizza. Okay, so airdrop is a way to go actually. And if I am a chef, okay, and maybe I will implement the airdrop strategy, what I will be doing is, yeah, let's say five first pizzas to, yeah, exactly. So let's say Saad is my first client. Okay, he came, he liked the pizza. Yeah, he gave me validation. He said, like, yeah, it is a good pizza. I will offer him this offer. So I will say to him, okay, Saad, you know what? I will give you free pizza for the next week. Okay, every day of the next week you will come, you get free pizza from me. Okay, that's cool. So Saad is very happy, but one condition, bro. You need to bring people with you every time. Okay, that's my condition. But you will get free pizza. I don't care, as long as you come and you bring new people. Yeah, you get your pizza for free. Okay, so Saad is very like he's very satisfied because like he's getting free food. and bringing his friends to my restaurant is something easy that he could do, like he's like probably is doing, he don't like to eat by himself, so he probably will bring friends. Okay, so like this, I give Saad free pizza, and the others like will taste my pizza and probably bring other friends. Okay, so this is a strategy to bring people. Okay, so that's why airdrops, it's an intelligent way to bring people, to bring adoption. Okay, to make advertisement for your product. Okay, and a lot of projects known by this strategy are crypto projects. We know a lot of projects in the crypto industry who uses airdrops, and like there is like people dedicating doing only airdrops, and by the way we call them airdrop hunters. And like 2 years ago or 3 years ago, I was an airdrop hunter. Okay, I was hunting the airdrops, like looking for new chains, new crypto projects, trying to farm their airdrop in order to get that reward. Okay, let's mention for example the ZK Sync airdrop, one of the very famous one. It happened like, yeah, for 2 years I think, or something like that. Unfortunately, I didn't get the airdrop. It was a pretty competitive one, but one of the tasks that you need in order to get the airdrop, you need only to do transactions on their network. Okay, you need to do transactions. So me, for example, what I do is just enter to dexes. Okay, so there's decentralized exchanges on that network, which is the ZK Sync. It's a layer 2 on Ethereum, by the way. I open the DEXs and I only do transactions, and like that I'm generating volume. Okay, so I'm increasing my eligibility in order to get an airdrop. And yeah, at the final stage, okay, well, when the airdrop season is finished, they will announce winners. Okay, so there will be a leaderboard. Okay, and they will pick basically the first ones, and they will give them airdrop. The highest amount of airdrop that I got, I think it's 2021, and it was like nearly $3,000. Okay, I got $3,000 by just doing very simple things. So the big question in here, why these chains are giving me free money or free tokens? It's very simple, guys, because I was one of the early adopters of their technology. When I'm doing transactions on their chains, I am a tester. Okay, I'm testing their product. Okay, they see me like that. Okay, I'm a user, I'm using their features, I'm probably benefiting of their features, but I'm also a tester. I'm testing, I'm stress testing their product, and they need testers because like bugs or errors in chains, especially in web3, are very, very critical. Okay, so by testing their product, I'm earning a reward. Okay, and the best thing in crypto, that they give you like a portion of their token. Okay, and the token increases in value sometimes. Okay, so that $2,000 could be in few months $6,000. Who knows? Okay, so that's the magic behind airdrops. Okay, so for that, yeah, landing on this point, I want to ask you guys: is there any questions about this topic? Because it's very, very important. I'm very yeah, first pizza for free. Yeah, exactly. So, do you have any question, guys? Like, I'm positive you have maybe questions. You participated in airdrops. You want to share with me your experiences, something like that? Please, guys, feel free. Wordcoin, okay, okay. It is a very popular airdrop mention. Yes, I would say that. So getting multi tokens, yes, Wordcoin is good. I've heard of DAG. Yeah, I forgot the name. Yeah, Block DAG. By the way, they are doing some like sponsors and advertisement all over the web. Block DAG is something I'm farming right now. It looks legit to me. But yeah, it is another example. Who knows other examples, guys? airdrops, maybe airdrops currently happening right now. Starknet, yeah. Even though I don't like that airdrop because yeah, it was so painful to do, and the reward was very slim, and it was very long. Yeah, it caused a lot of problem. That's right. That's right. I didn't like the Starknet airdrop, but yeah, it is a good mention actually. Yes. Do you know, guys, other airdrops? Yeah, clearly you didn't participate in airdrops, and probably that's this is the yeah a good opportunity maybe to start looking for these kinds of things because yeah, they are free for everyone. Even though like 3 years ago, 4 years ago, it was like pretty easy to get like a reward or something like that. Right now, there is a lot of competition. Sometimes you do all the tasks, you are eligible, and you get a small portion. Okay, and the thing is that the more people there is in the airdrop, the less your portion will be because they will allocate a portion of their treasury or of their token supply, and this portion will be divided on the winners. So more people, less tokens you will get. That's the maybe the bad part of airdrops. So you probably wanna seek airdrops not popular or something like that. It could be strategy, but yeah, no financial advices. Berachain, yeah, Berachain. I think yeah, I think I've heard about it. It is another example of airdrops. There is a lot of websites, by the way, guys. If you just click on airdrop, yeah, put airdrop on Google, yeah, the first thing that will come to mind like crypto airdrops. Sundrop is yeah, airdrops.io, by the way, is good website, not Sundrop. Yeah, yeah, airdrops.io is a very popular like website or launchpad that puts like airdrops for like airdrop hunters. Okay, because as I told you, there is a lot of people interested in these kinds of things. So for example, Cabana, yeah, they are launching an airdrop. It is the latest airdrop. This is their way to present things. By the way, this is an updated airdrop. This is the hottest airdrop. But yeah, you never know, guys. So Warden airdrop is, yeah, it is confirmed. I will explain why there is confirmed, not confirmed, etc., etc. When you open this page, okay, by the way, there is hundreds of launchpad of airdrops, guys. Okay, you could find like a lot of pages like this, but yeah, when you open this page, you will see conditions. Okay, how to participate. He's telling you like all the conditions in order to be eligible to do this airdrop. Okay, the bad thing about airdrops, it really depends on the strategy, guys. But when there is a new chain, generally they don't announce about the airdrop. They don't do like they tell you nothing. Like there is a new chain, like let's say an example, this is a new chain, Cabana, okay? They don't announce about an airdrop, they do nothing, okay? But after that, they will surprise people, okay? Like for example, Starknet, like they didn't announce about, I think Starknet, yeah. Or ZK Sync, yeah, ZK Sync. They didn't announce about the airdrop, but people were very eager and people were farming, trying to do like on chain transactions. So if there is an airdrop in the future, they will be eligible for it. Okay, so sometimes they don't announce these kinds of things. They leave people like in yeah, they leave people like in yeah. They don't know about if there is an airdrop, there is not an airdrop. Yeah, so people will try to use that platform, etc., etc. And if there is an airdrop in the future, they will find this themselves eligibles. Okay, so there is like eligibility in airdrops. There is airdrops that they are confirmed. when the official website or the official Twitter account of that project announces that there is an airdrop, and there is like projects who don't announce about the airdrops. Okay, so it is strategy, different strategies that these projects implement in order like to spice things up, to put the fire in the community, etc, etc. Okay, but there is like thousands of airdrops on different chains, and yeah, you could start maybe airdrop hunting. You never know. Okay, guys, you never know, but yeah, it's something cool that everyone could do. So, is there any questions? Yeah, I'll be waiting for Noor, who's typing. She might be having question. Anyone else? Searching exactly this project we've been forming for over 2 years now, and they are not specific on whether we'll have an airdrop. But yeah, that's the bad part actually. You don't know if there is an air. Yeah, some projects don't announce these kinds of news. Like you don't know if there is an airdrop or not, but you will farm it anyways. So in case of there is an airdrop, you will find yourself like one of the first in the leaderboard. The project is called Source Network. Yeah, yeah, I forgot about it. Yeah, I might, yeah, I might, yeah, I might have heard about this name, but yeah, there is like hundred of airdrops, and sometimes the airdrops, like for example, like the airdrop of Aptos was like free money for everyone. They didn't announce about it, but if you like subscribed in their newsletter, you get like nearly like $1,000 worth of airdrop or something like that, just by subscribing on the newsletter. Okay, and that was one of the luckiest one by subscribing on it. Yeah, because these kinds of tasks like users usually avoid. Like yeah, you don't usually subscribe in newsletter because they fill up your email box, so you don't subscribe on newsletters. But yeah, that was like an eligibility condition. Yeah, indeed, my friend. It was the golden age of airdrops. Now, yeah, it's more complicated. Yeah, there's projects all over the crypto industry, and sometimes there's frauds, and yeah, it's sad, but these things actually exist. And when we say airdrops, like there is a lot of type of airdrops, and we could talk about the X to earn models. Okay, X to earn models, there is hundreds of X to earn models. So basically, they are models that, yeah, that they are implementing the airdrop strategies behind the scenes. There is play to earn. Okay, for example, you play and you earn tokens. Okay, who can give me examples of play to earn? I think we've heard a lot about play to earn schemes. I will start by saying one, okay? Axie Infinity. Who played Axie Infinity back in 2018 or something like that? Axie Infinity, guys. Axie Infinity is a very popular game, okay? Back then, Axie Infinity, when, yeah, it was like, back then it was like bull market, everyone was happy, crypto was like pumping, and Axie Infinity is a game that gives you token when you play. So in China, people like are quitting their jobs and playing Axie Infinity 24 hours straight because they are making money more than their salaries. Okay. Yeah, it was crazy because these kinds of model like they rewarded people more than their salaries, which is crazy, okay? The bad thing about these models that they are very hyped. So it is lot. Yeah, Sorare. I will talk about Sorare, by the way. These models they are based on hype, especially play to earn schemes. Okay, so when the hype is down, yeah, the token will be down as well, and yeah, probably it's not. Yeah, it's not a good idea to quit your job and play 24 hours. But yeah, there is a lot of examples. Sorare, by the way, it is a very good game. It's very similar to Football Fantasy. I don't know if you know about this game, but you need to make a team, a football team, and based on the stats of that player in that journey, okay, you will get points, and these points, yeah, you could, yeah, based on these points, you will get reward, okay. Mafia, yeah, Heroes of Mafia, I've heard about it and I played it, but yes, Axie Infinity somehow managed to survive. Yeah, it's a surprise. Yeah, it's very surprising. They managed to survive, even though the SPL token it's very very like, yeah, I see it very dumb. Like the Pontonomics of that project are very very high. I don't know how they survived. Yeah, I stopped following them, but somehow they survived. But if you visit the marketplace, like when you see the axes, the price of axes, which is the the avatars that you are playing with in that game, because they cost money. Okay, you need to buy avatars, and they are NFTs. Like right now, the prices are very 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 low. Okay, back then you could make like maybe, I don't know, $2,000 a month, even more, 3,000 like $3,000 a month, sometimes even more if you have more axes, of course, because this game like it gives you the ability to rent your axes to other players. Okay, so other players could play for you, earn money, and you earn money as well. So by like buying other like avatars, you could lend them to other players. So yeah, the model was very very crazy, but it was based on hype, and that's the most like point of failure. Let's say it was a very big point of failure. But play to earn models, they exist, and by the way, by the new wave of Telegram games, even though the hype is starting to fall right now, but like the Telegram games, there is a lot of play to earn games. Okay, you play, you earn, and it's very simple and straightforward. So you play, you earn. And why they are implementing these kinds of things? It's very simple, guys. They are giving you something in return. You are playing the game, and you might be interested in that game, so you might spend even more money trying to upgrade your character or something like that. Okay, so it is a form or a strategy to make you play the game more. Okay, it's very known strategy. Okay, let's mention other example, guys. Let's mention, for example, the learn to earn. Okay, like, who heard about Learn to Earn? And I'll start by mentioning Coinbase Earn. It's a website that you could browse, you could learn courses, gain knowledge, and earn tokens. That's cool. So that's even better, guys. Okay? When we play, we might be wasting time. Okay? You could do something uh, better when we don't play. For example, go jogging or something like that. But by learning, we are learning, gaining knowledge, and getting paid for it. That's very cool. So, yeah, how do you explain that, guys? I have Revolut. Yeah, Revolut proposing. Yes, yes, actually, yes. Even Binance, by the way. Even Binance. Like, I remember, not Binance, I think. No, no, yeah, it was on Coinbase. Yeah, it was on Coinbase. I had 2006, 17 or 16 or something like that. Yeah, I remember by like just watching small tutorial of the chain or something like that, I gained some token of that chain, and I was like doing them like a robot, like just watching courses and getting my tokens. And yeah, it's a bad way of getting token. Polkadot as well. Yeah, there is videos of Polkadot, amp token. I think I forgot. Yeah, Chainlink I think as well. Yeah, it was a lot of courses. You watch the course, you get tokens, and these tokens they are worth money. You could swap them for USD. It's something cool, something cool. So why these chains are proposing to learn about their technology and they are paying you? Okay, so do you have any idea why they are doing this? Even though we already explained why, it is part of their strategy. But do you know, guys? Yes. Tell me, Tarek. To be known by people, yeah, that's something very important as well. Some technologies might be a little bit like complex. Like generally, we see the learn to earn models in layer ones in blockchains. Okay, sometimes we see them in games. By the way, sometimes we see them in games, but generally they are implemented in layer ones. Okay, for example, Ethereum, Hedera, Near Protocol, like these chains. Why? Because these chains they have different technologies, different stacks, different programming languages, and they want to bring developers to their network in order to build and make the network and the industry richer. Okay, so they need developers, not by bringing simple people. Okay, simple people. Okay, they might be good for transactions, but if I bring builders to my ecosystem, builders could build applications that other users could use. So the potential is even exponential. Okay, so layer ones have this intention to pay users in order to learn that technology. By learning that technology, they could build applications that could bring even more users to their ecosystem. So it's very straightforward, guys, okay? We are learning that technology, we are getting paid for it, okay? Because we are helping them spreading this technology all over the world. Okay? That's the utility behind the learn to earn schemes. What about the move to earn, guys? Have you heard about move to earn? Even though I'm not a fan of this idea, I thought yeah, it's stupid. But I think everybody heard about Sweatcoin. Yeah, and yeah, there was a product on Solana, I think, where you could buy an NFT, and this NFT is a sneaker. Like yeah, it's shoes or sneakers or step in. Yeah, exactly, step in. Yeah, it was cool in the beginning, but after that it was like yeah, it started getting boring with time, and it's not a sustainable model, let's say. But they exist, actually they exist because by moving, you are providing them data. Okay, you are providing them data, so they are paying you for your data, actually. Okay, so this is the utility behind move to earn. Okay, uh there is a lot of other example, we're not gonna mention them all. There is the create to earn, for example. Mirror the .xyz is very good example where you mint or sell articles as NFTs, and you earn directly from fans. There is like Odyssey. I think Odyssey is a initiative to make YouTube something better for content creators. When they create videos, they will get paid. Uh, like when users watch them. Okay, so because YouTube don't like you're not getting paid the whole like portion. Okay, the whole portion, you're not getting the whole portion because YouTube is using your fan base in order to post ads. Okay, and they are getting paid for these ads, and you are getting like a small percentage of the money paid to YouTube. Okay, so there is a lot of initiatives like Odyssey, for example, where people get like nearly the majority of money. Okay, and that depends on your user base. Okay, or fan base. There is other example like engage to earn, contribute to earn, watch to earn. Okay, there is something, a very good example that probably you are using it right now. The watch to learn. Yes, exactly crazy, exactly crazy. Phoenix. Yes, Brave. Brave is actually a yeah, a navigator or browser that you are using. It suggests you like it try to make ads specific for you, and when you watch these ads, you are getting bad tokens. Okay, probably not everyone knows about this, but Brave isn't just about navigating or browsing the web. It is a full like decentralized application that you could use in order to gain money. Unfortunately, back then I forgot, to be honest, but back then the wallet integration was yeah, there was restrictions in a lot of countries. I think only in Europe you could redeem your bat tokens. I think right now you could redeem them, but back then it was like there was some restrictions. But yes, it's a good example to mention. Like watch to earn, you watch ads and you getting paid for it in tokens. I remember another example. I forgot the name, but back then, like 3 years or 4 years ago, a lot of people went crazy with this application. And yeah, at the end it was a Ponzi schemes. Like yeah, everyone got robbed after all, after that, like 3 or 4 months or something like that. This application provides you reviews or products on marketplaces like eBay or Amazon or something like that. You write reviews on Amazon, okay? You don't know about the product, you probably never bought that product, but you will write a review anyways, okay? You say, this is a good product. I bought this product, I've used it, and yeah, it is a good product. Just to raise the rate of that product, okay? It is not a noble cause, guys. Yeah, try to not do it. But yes, you will get paid by commenting or giving reviews to these products. Okay, so it is another example of watch to earn. Okay, yeah, but there is a lot of Ponzi schemes and there is a lot of frauds. So yeah, you need to be careful behind this. The shop to earn. Who knows about the shop to earn? The shop to earn is like, yeah, it is implemented in our like daily routines, and like nearly all like marketplaces and shops, they are including this model, which is the shop to earn. Okay, by getting like points of fidelity or something like that. Yeah, when you buy something you will get points, and after some milestones you will gain free products. Okay, so this is a shop to earn. Okay, so this is a form of airdrops actually. Okay, like even like we are using airdrops without realizing it. Okay, so shop to earn is another very popular example that we are using every day. Stake to earn, okay? Staking, okay? So when you stake, yeah, it's a DeFi activity, by the way. Who knows about staking, guys? Especially in crypto, this is a good example when we talk about crypto staking in DeFi. Who knows about this example? Yes, okay. Exactly. For those who don't know about staking, yeah, when I launch a token, guys, I have a utility for this token. I don't want people to sell my token. For example, let's say I gave you an airdrop, everyone, okay? So, yeah, you saw the worth of the token, it's probably like $20 each, okay? And probably you said, yeah, I want to sell this token, get my $20, and maybe go buy an ice cream or something like that. But I don't want you to do that because when you sell my token, you will decrease the value of the token. So I don't want you to do this thing. So for that, I will propose to you something else. Okay, now you have your tokens. If you stake them, I will give you daily reward. Okay, because I'm giving you a proposition in here. I'm saying to you, okay, don't sell your token. Just stake them, okay? Your tokens will be locked in a smart contract, and as long as they are locked, you will be getting like reward daily, okay? And that will be based on the amount of tokens that you are staking, okay? Glad to, yeah, thank you so much. Good day, everyone. Good day, good day, good day, my friend. Okay. So this is an yeah, APY, exactly. So you will be getting an APY, okay? So it is a very, very, very known example, which is the stake to earn, or we call it staking. We don't call it stake to earn, but it is another form of airdrops. That's why I told you airdrops. The airdrops is the big building, and the X to earn models are just small windows of this big building. Okay, because they are all airdrops. At the end of the day, you are getting money, or you are getting rewarded, or you are getting tokens for something that probably don't, yeah, like probably you would do every day. Okay, So yes, there is other example, very very known, which is the share to earn. Okay, the share to earn. Binance implemented this, and like every application of nowadays, they are implementing these kinds of things. And when I say share to earn, I'm talking about the famous. Can you name them, guys? How do we call them? The share to earn. They have another name. I'm waiting. Network marketing. Okay. We call them as well referrals, guys. Referrals. Like everyone knows about referrals, right? Nearly everyone knows about referrals. Yes. Yeah, this model is very, very famous and it's very effective. It's very efficient, sorry. We use referrals like nearly every day. And if you remember the example that I mentioned you first of the baker who or the chef for selling pizzas, etc. Yeah, he's doing kind of referrals. He's a share to earn, okay? You are sharing and earning at the same time, okay? Because you are doing me free advertisement for free, okay? But yeah, you are doing advertisement for me, but it won't be for free, my friend. I will give you reward for that, okay? So referrals are very simple. When you create an account in any application, okay, it could be like the last referral that I used, it was on Bolt, okay? Bolt is an AI agent that builds you like front end interfaces, okay? Unfortunately for us, the pricing models is token based. So when you send requests, you are spending your tokens, and these tokens, like, yeah, you can spend them like in few hours. I will get back to your question, okay? Just let me explain this. They will give you like 1 million token for free just for testing the app, just to tease you a little bit, okay? So you will use it, you will get used to the application, you will become a slave to that application, and when the tokens will end, or you will spend all of your tokens, of course you will try to find another way in order to earn tokens and use the application even more. So there is two ways for that. Either you will pay money, okay, you pay maybe a monthly subscription and get your tokens, or you could refer another person, okay? So you could copy paste the link of that application that will contain a code unique to you. And when the other user uses your link, you will get tokens. Okay? Exactly. Okay? So this is referrals. I'm referring another person to the application, and I'm getting paid for it or rewarded for it. Okay? Do you have some good lecture and play to earn tokenomics in our app? We want to incentivize with our tokens, some users who are specials for the tab, but how much, how, etc. We have no clue and on the mathematics behind it. Okay. Or any good practice. Okay. It's a good question, guys, and it's an advice that I want to give to everyone in here. Don't try to. Yeah, I've heard a lot of ideas, guys. When you implement a use case, a Web3 use case, you say, I don't know, any use case. But at the end of the story, you will reward people with your token. Okay, good. It's good. But what's your token worth? What's the worth of your token? Like, what is the value behind your token? Yeah, I'm giving you, like, for example, 200x or 200y or z if you are doing this. But my 200z or 100z that I'm getting, what's the value? Okay, what's like earning from you? Okay, so first of all, you need to work in our case. Our token will be a voting power. Okay, so yeah, that's something cool. Okay, so yeah, you will bring me to another topic, Saad, but I will explain it anyways. I'll be talking about the utility of the token. Okay, so there is hundreds. not hundreds, thousands of tokens, okay? I will share the screen with you guys and I will try to mention some examples for you so you understand, okay? I will open DeFi Llama, okay? DeFi Llama is a very important yeah, interface in order to browse these kinds of tokens and see their tokenomics. And of course, I will open CoinMarketCap. But as you can see in here, guys, there is like, yeah, nearly 20 million, 0.11 million cryptos right now. Like a lot of crypto projects that owns cryptocurrencies, okay? But there is a lot of type of cryptocurrencies. Let me ask ChatGPT and let's browse it together. What are the types of cryptocurrencies? I will give him just a context: utility token, governance token, etc. Okay, let me see what ChatGPT tells us. So, there is a lot of types, as I told you. There's, for example, the utility token. Okay, there is tokens that have utility. What does that mean? He mentioned BNB, ETH, Ethereum. Why they are called utility tokens? The utility of these tokens is to pay gas fees. Okay, for example, Ethereum in here, this token as well, this token as well, Solana, Tron, basically even Hedera, HBAR guys. Okay, basically all layer one tokens, they are utility tokens. The utility of these tokens are like the utility is to pay gas fees. Like it is like taxes that you need to pay with that token in order to make your transactions. Okay, so this is a type of a token. There is governance token, because why I mentioned this, because you are talking about voting power. Okay, governance token give holders the right to vote on protocol decisions, upgrades, fees, treasury, etc., etc. And there is a lot of governance token, like Uniswap, for example. Uniswap. Okay, where is Uniswap? Uniswap, yeah, 25, Uniswap. So Uniswap is a governance token. What does that mean? So Uniswap is a DEX, guys, okay? It's not layer one. It's just a DEX. An application where you could do just simple transactions. Okay, you swap tokens, etc., etc. This is Uniswap, but they have a token. Okay, it is not a utility token, of course, because they don't have gas fees or these kinds of things. They are using Ethereum for that. Okay, so because they are built on Ethereum and other chains as well. This is, yeah, just an example. But what's the utility of that token? The utility of that token is simply governance. Okay, in order to, so of course, obviously they have a DAO, decentralized autonomous organization. A decentralized autonomous organization is an organization where there's proposals and people vote on these proposals. Okay, and when they vote on these proposals, they need to own this token. Okay, so the Uniswap token or the Uni token will give you the ability to vote on proposals, and these proposals could be like on a lot of topics. Like for example, yeah, what if we add a new token, or what if we change this parameter, or what if we, yeah, and it really depends of the need of the users, of course, of okay, and these proposals are voted on by the holders of Uniswap token. So this is a governance token. And when we talk about governance token, it is a very big token, big topic, sorry. Okay, there is a lot of types of governance token. Even in utility tokens, embedded in them, there is a lot of type of utility tokens. So first of all, you need to specify what is the type of your token. It could be utility token and governance token both at the same time. Okay, it could be that. Stable coins, for example, they are a type of tokens. Payments and currency token, like for example BTC. Okay, we don't use BTC in all. Okay, we use it in order to pay gas fees, but not gas fees. But yeah, you got the picture. It's not like Ethereum, but yeah. it's a cryptocurrency, okay? It's a payment currency token, okay? There is security token, there is exchange token. Like for example, BNB is a utility token and an exchange token at the same time. OKB, for example, is the token of OKX. Okay, OKX is a CX, guys. It is a CX like Binance or Coinbase. They have the token of, yeah, they have their own token. Okay, and it is called like, what is called, yeah, an exchange token. Okay, and the utility of this token could be, yeah, benefits that you will get within the interface. Okay, there is even non-fungible tokens because, okay, we don't call them cryptocurrencies or whatever, we don't see them on CoinMarketCap, but NFTs actually they are a type of tokens. Okay, loyalty tokens, there is fans tokens, guys. Heard about fans tokens, and it disgusts me a lot when I talk about these topics. Who heard about this girl, by the way? The hawk to a girl. Yeah, it's, yeah, this one. Yeah, I think everyone saw this on social media at least once or twice. Who heard about this girl? Like this one, yeah, this girl, like she made a token, okay, a token with no utility, guys, okay, a token with no utility, and the scheme of this token is just pump and dump token, okay, just to rug their fan and steal money from them, okay. So she just launched a token with her name, just she's was exploiting her like fun base, okay, just to steal money from them. Okay, so fan tokens are also tokens. Okay, we could even see like, I don't know, a Real Madrid token. Okay, okay, so there is a Real Madrid token, there is Barcelona tokens, there is like, yeah, it's called fan, yeah, top fan tokens. Okay, even on CoinMarketCap, guys, when you open CoinMarketCap, by the way, you see in here, not in here, okay, they removed it. Okay, they removed it, but it was like, yeah, it was like where you could browse the different types of tokens and you could see them like the sustainability token, fans token, layer one tokens, etc., etc. So there is a lot of types of your tokens. So, uh, um, yeah, returning to your question, Saad, it really depends on the tokenomic that you will be implementing. Okay, so when you implement an airdrop, for example, uh yeah, let me show you DeFi Llama, for example. Okay, uh I don't know what token we'll be picking. Maybe ING, it's a token, or Tia token, DeFi Llama. This is a layer one token, guys. It's called Celestia. Okay. DeFi, let me say supply allocation tokenomics in order to get the right interface. Yeah, it will give me unlocks, tokenomics, okay, allocation. Okay, yeah, exactly. So the supply of this token, so TIA is a token, okay? TIA is a token. It is a utility token, a token that you gonna be needing in order to pay gas fees on that network, okay? And there are, yeah, this is their tokenomics. Okay, so there is allocation for every party in this ecosystem. So the blue one is the public allocation. And even this allocation could be divided in a lot of other allocations. Like, for example, 2% or 3% of this blue allocation will be for airdrops. Okay, so I'm gonna do airdrop strategy in order to bring people, and I will maybe give them some tokens of this allocation. R&D and ecosystem. This is the allocation of R&D and ecosystem. Early backers seed. Okay, early backers, people who believed in us like years ago, they will get a portion of this token as well. Early backers, I don't know this. Yeah, series, okay, A and B, I don't know. So yeah, it really depends on the project. If we open another token, we will see different parties, okay, and there is the the locked and unlocked in here. So there is the locks and unlocks, okay? And talking about the locks and unlocks, when I told you guys about staking, when you are staking your token, you are locking them because you are not selling them, and that's why you are earning some reward, okay? And generally in airdrops, when you get your token, okay, there is a lot of projects that don't give you like the majority of your rewards at the same time, okay? They will give you your reward on different phases. For example, okay, you want $200. I will give you today $20. The next month I will give you $60. The next month I will give you $20 until I finish the whole amount. Why I'm using this technique? In order to avoid that you sell the whole tokens at the same time, okay? And that's why there is locks and unlocks. So guys, if you can see in here, this green part, which is this allocation, okay? So this is how they are getting unlocked. So every day we are unlocking a small portion, etc, 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 until we finish the whole supply, okay? And it's really like it really varies from one project to another, because there is like projects who like we call them inflationary, and there is deflationary project, and there is capped projects. So deflationary project are basically capped supply projects, and I could mention, for example, ing, a very like I think actually not Axie Infinity, maybe Sandbox. Yeah, Sandbox is a capped supply project. There is like only 3 million on the supply. ING supply allocation DeFi llama. Yeah, injective protocol. Yeah, as you can see in here. Yeah. So the yeah, it is like the supply is capped, and we reached the whole like yeah, all the tokens are circulating in the market right now. Okay, there is no yeah, as you can see in here, there is no locked tokens. Okay, all the tokens, they are unlocked. Okay, it might be a good strategy, it might be a bad strategy. Okay, you never know. It really depends on the utility of your token. Okay, if you manage to make your community not sell the token, yes, congratulations for you. uh, but yeah, there is a lot of strategy that you could implement. So that's why making a good tokenomics, and first of all defining the purpose and the type of your token, is something very very important and crucial before rewarding people with your token. Okay, if you give me 20x or 20z or 20y, first question will I ask, I will, or first thing that I will check is checking how much these 20x or 20z, how much they are worth. Okay, so you need to bring value to a token. Okay, sorry, I'm gonna like just drink some water. Just a second. I'm gonna read the questions at the same time. Okay, so monthly subscription. Now, okay, token will be voting power to. Thank you, so enjoyable. Yes, there's a lot of math behind it. Trust me, but you could like governance token. They are easy. Okay, the strategy behind governance token are very simple. So yeah, you need to own the token in order to vote on proposals. So you need to give more value to your proposals. Okay, so the proposals and the topics. Yeah, I don't know about your project, but you got the idea. You need to make your application worth something in order for people to buy your token, or to make them happy when they get this token. Okay, so that's the first question that you need to ask. Okay, so is there any other question? Thank you, Saad. If you need some help, don't hesitate to contact me on WhatsApp or LinkedIn. Okay, is there any other question, guys? Oh, I think we are cool. So no questions. If there is none, I think I could give the mic back to Emin. was clear. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. It was a great session, I think. And I will give the mic back to Emin. Okay. I don't know how to call him back. But thank you so much. I'm here until Emin get back. And don't hesitate to contact me, guys. We will try to maybe to answer some questions for some people. If you are hesitant, guys, or if you have any question, please don't be shy. Yes, please. I need one. Yeah, of course. The yeah, if you want to, if you want to one-to-one session, please. Don't hesitate to call me. Emin will give you my contact. Okay, Emin will give you my contact. I think he already did. So of course, don't hesitate to call me, guys. Yeah, let me. Yeah, I don't know how to. Yes, I have WhatsApp. I have WhatsApp. Yusuf, could you take back the session for me? I finished hosting part. Thank you. I have WhatsApp, of course, Tarak.
Yeah, hello
Yusuf,
everyone. How are you,
uh,
Santa?
how are you, Habibi? Could you share the WhatsApp, the
Sure, yeah,
contact?
I'll
Yeah,
share your contact
everybody.
details in the
So
chat. Okay, no problem.
thank you so much. I finished on my end. I will leave you the mic, Yusuf, if you wanna say yeah, last words for this session.
Yeah, I think it was a very insightful session. I hope everyone have gained knowledge about play to earn tokenomics, and I hope to see you guys all win in this track. Okay, so I think you asked all the questions you have to Santa, so it's time to close the session. But before, I'll send you Santa's WhatsApp. So yeah, thank you so much, guys. I just dropped the WhatsApp of Santa in the training stage chat. See you soon, guys. Goodbye.